Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you everyone who is watching this video. I hope everybody is okay by the grace of Almighty Allah. So before moving to our main lesson, I'm going to introduce myself first. I'm Muhammad Masud. I'm a resident of Tajweed, Chittagong. I've completed my graduation from the University of Chittagong in the subject of Islamic Studies. I've also completed my Takmil al-Hadith degree from Al-Jamiatul Ahliya Darul Ulum on Islam Tajweed Madrasa. I've also obtained a primary education degree from the Northern Virginia Community College, United States. So at present, I'm a teacher in a private school. A few days back, I saw an advertisement from your company that you are going to recruit 2 teachers. So I thought, why not applying for this post? I have some free times in the evening. So I thought to apply. For this purpose, I am recording this video. So if you have a placement for me, I'd be much obliged and thankful to you. So let's dive into our main lesson. In today's class, we're going to discuss about the rules of Noon Sakin and Tanween. So first, we should know what is Noon Sakin and what is Tanween. So Noon Sakin, when the letter Noon, Arabic letter Noon, comes with sukun or jazm, it's called Noon Sakin. And Tanween, we are familiar with Tanween, double fatha, double dhamma, double kasra, that we call fathatan, kasratan, dhammatan. These harkats are called Tanween. So Noon Sakina and Tanween both have the same ruling because Tanween have a sound of Noon Sakina. That's why they both follow the same rule. Now Noon Sakina and Tanween, they are read or they are pronounced in 4 ways. And these 4 ways are, the first one is izhar. And the second one is idgham. And the third one is itlab. And the last and fourth type is ikhfa. So in the next slides, we will learn about these 4 types. The first is izhar. Introduction to izhar. Al-izhar is an Arabic word and it means, lexically it means clarity or manifestation. But technically or terminologically, it means pronouncing a letter clearly from its articulation point without a complete gunna. So when we should follow the izhar rules, when Noon Sakin or Tanween is followed by any of the following letters. What are they? They are Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Fa. These 6 letters are called huruf al-halqiyya because they are pronounced from our throat. So with a lot of examples, everything about izhar will be much clarified and you will have a deep knowledge about izhar. The first example is wayan awna. So you see Noon Sakin is followed by Hamza. Hamza is a huruf al-halqiyya, that's why we're making izhar rules here. Wayan awna, just an, wayan, yan, without any long gunna, without any gunna, just known pronunciation. Let's see, wayan awna. Man amana, kullun amana. Here, Hamza, which is huruf al-halqiyya, comes after tanween, dummatan. That's why we are not going to make gunna here. Just a short clarification. That's it. Kullun amana, yanhauna min hadin, jurufin har, an'amta min alaq, haqiqun alayya, and then ينحتون عليما حكيما من غلب رب غفور المنخنقة من خشي and لطيف خبير. In all these examples, we see that after Noon Sakin and Tanween, Huruf here comes. That's why we are following its rules here. I hope this matter is clear to everyone. Now the next type. The next type is Iqlab. So when Iqlab takes place, when the letter Ba comes after Noon Sakin or Tanween, the sound of Noon Sakin or Tanween will be replaced or will be converted to Mim. And in Quran, in Holy Quran, in many scripts, we see that there is a little meme on the top of Noon Sakina, so that we should know that the ruling of Iqlab takes place here. So Iqlab has only one letter, which is Ba. And there are three examples I put. The first one is Sami'un Basir. So is conveyed with Dummatan, and after Dummatan, Ba comes, which is the letter of Iqlab. So we change the sound of Tanween, which is on, into on. So it becomes Sami'un Basir. The next example is Wa amma man bakhila. So Noon Sakin becomes Mim Sakin. Not man bakhila, this is man bakhila. And then Ambiuni Noon Sakin is followed by Ba, which is the letter of Iqlab. That's why we're changing Noon Sakin into Mim Sakin. Ambiuni. So that's all about Iqlab. I hope you've learned all about Iqlab. The third type is Idgham. Idgham or assimilation occurs if after Noon Sakin or Tanween, there appear any of the following letters. So there are six letters. If any of these letters comes after Noon Sakin or Tanween, we apply the rule of Idgham here. And we should know that Idgham is two types, Idgham Bagunna and Idgham Balagunna. The first one is Idgham Bagunna. Bagunna means Ma'al Gunna, with Gunna, that we will pronounce them with the nasal sound. So on the following letters, we apply Idgham Ma'al Gunna. If Noon Sakin or Tanween is followed by Ya, Noon or Mim or Waw, we will use Idgham Bagunna. We will apply this. So there are some examples. You see, Man yaqulu tuqra'u man yaqulu. So after Noon Sakin Ya comes, that's why we're changing or we're assimilating the sound of Noon into Ya. So it's become man yaqulu, man yaqulu. Then Baraqin yaj'aluna tuqra'u baraqin yaj'aluna. We're assimilating the sound of Tanween into Ya. Baraqin, baraqin. Then min walid tuqra'u min walid. Walikullin wijhatun tuqra'u walikullin wijhatun. Walikullin wijhatun. And other examples are min ni'matin tuqra'u min ni'matin, and same yawma idhin na'ima. And then min malin tuqra'u min malin. And lu'lu'am mansura tuqra'u lu'lu'am mansura. We are assimilating the sound of Tanween into Mim. So that is about Idgham Bagun. Now Idgham Bilagun. On the following letters, we apply Idgham Bilagun. And there are only two letters for Idgham Bilagun, and these two letters are Lam and Ro. So Noon Sakin or Tanween is followed by Lam or Ra. We will apply the rule of idgham bila gunna. You see min ladunka to grow min ladunka, and there should not be any kind of gunna or nasal sound. Hudan lil muttaqin, we will read hudan lil muttaqin, dal lil muttaqin, not that. Min rabbihim should be read mir rabbihim, and ghafurur rahim should be read ghafurur rahim. So that's all about idgham ba'unna and bala'unna. I hope you have sufficient knowledge about idgham. So ikhfa is the four types or the last types of Noon Sakin or Tanween rule. So when ikhfa takes place, the sound of Tanween or Noon Sakin is hidden or nasalized and prolonged for a considerable duration. So ikhfa has 15 letters. They are ta, tha, jim, dal, za, sin, shin, sod, dod, ta, za, fa, qaf, and kaf. So when we apply the rule of ikhfa, when Noon Sakina or Tanween is followed by these letters, we must pronounce this letter with the rule of ikhfa. So how do we read ikhfa? It will be clear with examples. There are a lot of examples. I'm not gonna read all of them, as this is a demo video, not the original video, and that's why I'm gonna make it very short. I'm gonna read only 3 examples from here. First example, Rihan Soro. So Rihan, there is Tanween that is followed by the letter of ikhfa sound. That's why we're making it ikhfa sound. So how is ikhfa sound? Please listen to me very carefully. Rihan, not rihan or rihan. This is rihan, rihan, soro. The next example, min solid. The third example, sur. So you might have a wrong assumption that this sound is like NG sound in English, like Bangladesh. Actually, not that sound. In this sound, your tongue is not gonna touch the upper palate. Just the sound of your nose. That's it. Rihan soro, min solin, and yang sur. So 4 types we have completed so far. We have completed the rules of Noon Sakin and Tanween. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. By now, you should know whether to apply izhar, ikhfa, itlaq, or idgham, depending on the letter following the Noon Sakin or Tanween. And now we will see verbs which contain application of all several of these rules to give you further practice of how to differentiate between them. And what you should know by now, after having completed this session, you should be able to take any verse of the Quran and be able to highlight all the rules we have studied so far. Without any help, you should be able to apply all Noon Sakin and Tanween rules. So for practice, here is a verse from the Holy Quran. So you must find out the ikhtilaf, izhar, ikhfa rules here. And you have to recognize them. If you can successfully recognize all these rules, so this lesson is a great success for you. So thank you everyone. Jazakallah for watching this video. Hope I will see you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa